Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank labels Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. You can guess which name you think he might give them. Good or bad? Take your guess now. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is the Doug TeNapel channel, and we're all in exile.
I don't care what she eats for breakfast. I'm still trying to figure out why she wants to raise taxes at 28%, why she wants to go after unrealized capital gains. What about the $25,000 inflation idea for houses? That's nuts.
Okay, that's one Kamala Harris. That's nut. He still doesn't understand her economic policy. I got news for Kevin O'Leary. The problem is she has no economic policy. I love watching real businessmen look at her, even if they lean Democrat traditionally, and they're going like, I don't see anything.
All of this policy stuff got lost in this crazy narrative, the circus going on right now.
250 million Americans are not garbage. This week, Kamala has been comparing her political opponents to the most evil mass murderers in history.
They actually have labeled us, and that's what the scary part is.
Amanda, think about this. We're watching our screen where President Trump's Trump Force One has landed. He's getting in a garbage truck.
Interrupt you for a moment. Stand by for a moment. Trump is answering some questions from reporters.
Joe Biden, to make that statement, it's really a disgrace. And I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation in decline. So this outfit, you know, is when he called us all garbage. And one of my people came in and said, "Sir, you know, the word garbage is the hottest thing right now. Sir, would you like to drive a garbage truck?" And I said, "You know, I think that's okay, but, you know, I don't feel comfortable wearing a suit." And then they said, "Sir, we have a vest." And I said, "Where's my jacket? I want to get out of this thing." And they said, "It would be unbelievable if you could wear it on stage." I said, "No way. I got 25,000 people standing outside. I got all these people here. There's no way I'm wearing it on stage. You know, it actually makes you look thinner." I said, and they got me. I said, "I want to wear it on stage."
I'm telling you, as an investor, I'm getting freaked out here because there's no information anymore. It's just this crazy rhetoric going in the last days.
There's no information anymore. When was there ever information about our economic policy other than, you know, taxing unrealized gains that would just crater the American economy? Other than that, but he is saying that now it's turned into the circus, right? But that came from the Democrats on the name calling about Puerto Rico. It's all they could have. And doing the Trump that had this amazing Madison Square Garden showing, they're the ones that chose to run with the Nazi thing. That's not Trump's fault. Trump's out there doing pretty normal political, very positive, fun stuff.
I would think she should do the Rogan deal and start talking about what she really means. Price gouging on grocery stores at 3.5% margin. I mean, 88% of jobs in America come from companies, not the government.
That's news to Democrats, of course, that businesses and companies are not the bad guy. You know what they're called? They're called every employer you've ever had. We need to treat them, I don't know about treat them favorably or well, but treat them fairly and not terrify them with the taxes you're going to nail them with, or with the gouging and redistributing their wealth, which has been the Democrat plan for they've been pretty open about it for about 8 years now, the last 2 election cycles.
And I mean, am I the only guy that cares about this? This is nuts. It's completely nuts. I'm just throwing my hand up saying she's got 6 or 7 days left. Please tell me what you want to do, because I have no idea. Well, I have no idea what you're doing.
There's another nuts. She's not that her policies are nuts. And I just want to say it's a huge failure on the Kamala Harris campaign's part, because no one has any idea. That's, he's a pretty honest broker. He's not in Team Trump or Team Harris. He would tell you if there was a single economic policy he could hold on to. There's nothing. They skipped all that policy stuff. They flew her in and just went with the Joy campaign and Vibe and Brat. She went from Brat to flat.
No, it is the deplorables moment again. I'm really surprised he said that, because when you're called human garbage, it motivates you to get off your rear end, off the sofa, and go and vote. I wouldn't do that in the 43 counties where people are saying, it may be raining, I don't think I'm going to do it. But the President of the United States just called me garbage.
I'm getting ready to go out and vote for the first time in my life with my mother. She's never voted in her life, and we're getting ready to go and vote together. Ma, who you voting for? Trump. Historically, I've always registered as a Democrat, but this is the first time, I feel extremely strongly about voting for Trump.
It's an epic moment in my life. I'm voting for the next president of the United States, and that's important to me.
I'm a little pissed off about that. I think I'm going to go stand in line and I'm going to vote. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, he's weighing in on the Biden calling half of the voters garbage. Do you think it'll create more votes for Trump from people who normally sit on the couch? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Does this help Trump? And I mean in votes. I don't care about the emotion side of it. Does it make people move?
I mean, I know he wishes he could take that back. He is the president of all that garbage.
My people, I proudly take on that role of garbage. Or as Paul, the Apostle Paul said, we're scum of the earth. Maybe he meant, to be humble and be low and admitting our depraved state of mind. No, he only meant Trump voters. Does that mean Trump voters are humble enough to just consider themselves low?
Remember, he represents everybody, including the garbage. I mean, that's crazy.
Okay, so there's the second word. Biden, that's crazy. So Kamala, nuts. Biden, crazy. That's Kevin O'Leary on the subject. And now I want to point your psychic minds on which baklava do you think I'm going to eat out of this tray? I have a whole tray of baklava here. You guys guess. Pick which shape you think I'm going to pick and eat, right? Oh, one of you have telekinesis and made it jump right out of the package. That one's dirty. I'm going to have to eat that one. You're a terrible cat. Which kind? Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lock in your vote right now. I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with row 1. Oh, yeah. In the spirit of it being election season, if you picked row 1, let me know in the comments below. And if you're the person with telekinesis who moved that one piece with your mind, let me know in the comments below. It's a great season for you to get out to vote. That's my reminder to you. It is time for you to go and place your ballot if you haven't voted yet, guys, especially in the swing states. But I want all of our Americans, all of our happy patriots to show up and vote, even if your state is way, way bury the needle Republican. If it's bury the needle Democrat, you never know how many of those blue states Trump's going to flip. It could be a massive landslide. I'm Doug in exile.